Hello everyone, this is Clefairy playing Civilization 7. This is going to be what will hopefully be the first playthrough I get to upload. I'm sure if things continue to go well, this will be more of a time of a relic to look back on. But basically, I play a lot of Civilization 7. I've gotten very used to playing deity in Civilization in Civilization 6, and I've started getting able to do deity in Civilization 7. Today, patch 1.1.1 just dropped, and I wanted to actually test out some of the balance changes, specifically with the Mayans, and I've been wanting to start with the science victories, so I'm going to be circling back to playing Benjamin Franklin. I've not played as him on deity, and so with Benjamin Franklin, I get to have additional science per age on production buildings, reduced costs to produce production buildings, and also 1 science per age for active endeavors that you start or supported, and I can have 2 endeavors of the same type active at the same time. I want to actually combine this too with getting influence with by maximizing how much I get from. In general, I'm going to try to actually get a bunch of stuff that helps me get influence, but I also really like befriending the city-states. That's kind of been my play style, so I've actually gotten him mementos that I get additional production on my settlements for city-states I'm suzerain of, as well as also additional influence when I become the suzerain of a city-state. So that's what I'm going to go for, as well as also playing as the Mayans. In this patch, the Mayans themselves had... Hold on a sec. Alright, sorry, I wanted to wait till Benjamin Franklin was done talking because I didn't want to distract. But basically, the Mayans get additional science for the palace gains science adjacent to vegetated terrain, and additional construction towards the Mundo Perdido. And the big change with the Mayans is that they actually nerf the amount of science that the Kunai gives, but very specifically, the production gained per technology research is actually is now equal to 5%. You get production that's equal to 5% of the cost. It used to be 15, which I think, while it's super fun to have the 15% cost, the 5% cost was is much more balanced. It needed to be nerfed, as fun as it was. So let's just get right into it. Alright, so basically right now, I got a pretty actually decent spawn. I really like the amount of resources I immediately have, especially this is going to be a really good spot for the science and production and military districts here, and then I can place 2 wonders here. I also have a lot of open space to build the Mayan unique district over here and surround it with wonders to give it a lot of adjacency. And also, it's tropical, which means I have the potential to have a good tropical spawn. There we go. Good tropical area here for the wonder that the Mayans get additional production on. So, yeah, overall good start. I'm also going to start with their unique Jaguar Slayer because it's a scout, and I really like scouts. So what we're going to do here is probably we're going to go Animal Husbandry into Pottery and Writing. So, well, actually, we're going to do Pottery into Writing. I actually really like to start with the Great Steel as my first wonder to get, because if I know I'm going to be building a couple wonders, that economy is really useful to get working on right away. So we're going to get another scout online to keep exploring so that I know what I'm dealing with my surrounding area. And now I'm trying to figure, I think we're going to go for the iron because it's the only thing with food, and I do want to invest in growth early on. So continuing to explore. Alright, and now we have found our first independent power. It is aggressive, So I'm going to probably want to befriend them sooner rather than later. But obviously I don't have the influence to do that just yet. I'm going to see if I can actually circle around them just so I can get a good sense of scouting around here. We have our second scout. I'm going to build the granary in... I think I'm going to build it in this direction. Because to me, I want to keep a river available. Ooh, I'm trying to... So right now I see a mountain. So what I kind of see as a potential... I'm trying to think of where I'd want the distinct units. Or the unique district. And originally I was thinking here... Or somewhere around here so I could surround it. Here looks like I'd really want to put cultural and happiness buildings here. Then to me, if I do that... I think something like putting all of my... This is going to be like, oh, my unique district somewhere over here and my wonders placed all the way over here. And so I think what it makes sense is to invest this area. So this can be the gristmill and sawmill eventually. And so I think what makes sense is to start considering putting my unique, my districts, my ageless districts in this direction. Especially because that's going to let me build settle coastally. Again, I'm going to continue to actually expand outward. I know I'm building a granary, so getting a farm online just means additional food. And again, I kind of want this to grow for a little bit before I go deep down into production. Alright. Oh my god. So I have a feeling... This is 1, 2, 3. This is too far out, but this looks like a good candidate to have that cultural building and probably here. So I have a feeling settling in this direction and this. Oh, so many mountains. Do I consider going towards the Inca after this? I think that's what I might do. I will definitely be investing in the brickyard after this. So now we're going to head towards writing. Over there, we're gonna try to continue to scout out this just so I know what I'm dealing with. Alright, wary soldiers have been guarding a crumbling fort. They say they await orders, but months have passed without news or supply. Some fear they've been abandoned. Find work for the soldiers or make plans. I think we're gonna go for the production because I want the granary online sooner to start working on the brickyard, just so I know I have those elements in place. Ooh, so we have met Harriet Tubman, my fellow American. And she is Egypt, from what I can tell. I'm gonna be try to be your friend. I want to try to keep things as civil as possible. And so we're gonna keep it as such. Because I do want to still try to get the city. So you're settling here. So I think it makes sense to try to lock in actually. So two things. We're going to actually try to go for the research collaboration sooner so I can be on our good side because I'm going to be settling here and here. So let me actually do this. Oh, another one. Okay, so unorthodox sex. Have taken the residents of this hill. They feel so gain a population but lose culture for a turn. I don't want to lose that culture, so we're going to just get a little bit of food. And that will promote growth. So I want to probably head towards this ivory. And I'm going to get... Well, what am I building? The brickyard? So the brickyard means that I'm going to probably get more benefit from grabbing this marble sooner. So we're going to get that. And I do still want to eventually branch out, and I'm going to probably still try to grab these resources and set my borders sooner rather than later. I'm going to start to bring the scout downward. And then I'm going to start to explore the scout here because I want my second city to be in this direction. And now I'm going to keep I'm going to build a brickyard here. I don't know why I feel like I would need to expand it out immediately. Because I'll just end up putting the saw pit over there, and then it'll be fine. So let's put you over here. Oh, now I definitely want to settle in this direction. The Grand Canyon on flat terrain in this settlement. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I really want to settle like over here to secure my borders. Probably have a good tile over here for culture. Okay, so this is going to be the city state I want to try to aim for, and then this, and befriend those two. So I'm going to be saving up, and so we have currently good relations with them, so it gives me a little bit of wiggle room. And I want to immediately jump towards it, but the culture just isn't quite there. I think we push for the Jawa, and I say that knowing that we're gonna do no, I want to go towards mysticism because I want to get that pantheon online sooner rather than later. So we're gonna head towards, I think we're going to do Classic Republic because that culture is going to be really good, and that wonder production is going to be really good and play in our favor. So we're going to head culture in the palace because that culture is very key right now to accelerate my ability to get other aspects of my empire online. And let's keep exploring in this mountainous terrain over here. This scout got attacked. We're going to have them retreat. And I found another cairn. That's how it's pronounced. So I think I have reasonable scouting knowledge over here. But so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is still viable. So we're still in the clear. This is going to be, after this, I'm building a settler, which let me just queue it up now. So, but again, I really want to befriend these. I like to befriend city-states. To me, it's just the strategy, and I know it's a little foolish. So, defenseless settlement, I'm aware. So after this, we're going to start to actually build 2 warriors. And then when we go for animal husbandry, I'm going to build some holches and get myself a bit of a mini army going. I'll heal you really quickly just so I don't have to worry about you. And we'll get sights on just so I can get some ground. Actually, let's switch the warrior and the settler. And we're gonna okay, I'm still in deity. Feel like let me attack them. Oh, maybe I don't need the warrior then. We're gonna heal. I'll keep the warrior in the works. And then we're gonna build. How much is it to purchase a settler? What's it up to? So 200. Now we're not that close. We're gonna build one. We're gonna build a settler. And what did I say? So we're gonna surround this with relevant tile. So I think it makes sense to put wonder, culture, happiness, unique, wonder, and then potentially another culture, happiness piece over here. Because then there's aiming to have a city over here that can do similar things. So, ooh, where is this the plus? Oh, that's pretty sexy to get early on, but I think we're gonna head Oh, because it can only be built on flat terrain. So that's what we're going to do. So it's going to be over here. So culture. So let's get culture. And we're going to start going towards animal husbandry, which I should have no issue getting. Build a monument. This I'm not worried about because I'm aiming to already get a monument over here at some point. So, and then, oh, I like this silk tile in terms of food. It also is going to provide some culture. It's actually provide plenty of culture. So I think we're going to do this because that's going to immediately help with the culture in more ways than one. Ooh, Himiko. Your coming was foretold. We're going to do a friendly greeting because I still want to remain on people's good sides. But I'm not going to... I want to save up to befriend the independent states. And then I think what my settlement plan is, so definitely somewhere over here. But then I think work my way and try to settle around these city-states. I don't know, though. Maybe it is in my best interest to get rid of them. I really like befriending city-states, which is potentially foolish on my part, but I don't know. So we're going to keep moving down here and continue to explore. And we're going to defend our settlement. And you're going to heal. And just continue to explore so that I know what I have near me. And then I have the altar. So we're going to aim for production on... Is there a production on mines and queries? Mines and quarries. Oh, is there... No, I thought there was one that gave production for... Oh, there's one that gives gold for woodcutters. Well... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Well, I wouldn't do it because they would be built here. Oh, this is a tricky one. I also want to build a wonder here to get to this. Well, maybe irrigation is probably what I want to go. So it must be placed adjacent to a river. So that could be here. Which maybe means that build the 10 production. So I think we're going to end up doing stone circles just because the flat production is quite nice. I'm tempted to go God of Wisdom, but I'm already going to be in a good spot science-wise. So I think ultimately stone circles. All right, so now I think I'm tempted to, so I don't need to go, I think, I'm tempted to potentially get the Mundo Perdido early because it would be available early, but I'm not quite yet. Like I'd probably put it here. I think we don't need to go for it too quickly. I think I'm thinking we sneak towards discipline to grab the commander and then really start focusing on the unique buildings because I really want that unique quarter up online ASAP. Because the sooner I get that online, the easier time I'm gonna have build it like dealing with production. So now, how much to buy the saw pit? How long does it take to build? So we're gonna really quickly build the saw pit for the additional production. It's gonna make building the great steel much easier. And we're gonna now sneak on over here. Why is it saying we're gonna go this way? Because I'm a little worried about that going this way is going to put me in danger. We're going to start going towards irrigation. Actually, does that really make sense? think it does. Yeah, we're going to go towards irrigation. And then we're going to head towards bronze working. Because I want that military building up sooner rather than later. Actually, the faster we get to blacksmith, the better. So respond to diplomatic. So I'm going to just... Because I'm so close to being able to invest in a city-state. But I will accept that. And now that's also going to give me not just culture but science as well due to my ability. So what? So we're trailing in civics. Yeah, I'm aware. It's totally fine. It's not a big deal. So you're fine, but you make me realize that there's a city-state that I have to deal with over up here. Yes, I'll accept that because it's also going to give me additional influence per turn. And we're going to start befriending Troy. Potentially wonder if I should have started befriending you first, but oh well, too late. What? Are you seriously about to settle there? It should almost be like illegal. So you're... I don't know where Longcheng is, and I don't know where it could be. I should probably explore here a little bit more. So maybe this worked out because... Alright, so production towards wonders, and we're going to actually give our settlement additional production for this. So 50 golds or science. Oh, I'm going to actually go for the golds. Because I might want to buy an additional settler. We'll see. Let's get you healed up. Next turn. So this city-state's going to be lost regardless. But doesn't matter because I can... So if I do this... It is going to be a bit of a strange... We're going to settle here, and we're going to start to build, because I want to capture this right here. I want this to be mine. And then, over time, as this grows, I can make it into a city that takes advantage of these mountain tiles. And I'm actually just quickly curious, so I'm not going to get the camels, sadly, because I really want to get Abbasid, but the camels are so hard to get. Inca. Oh, well, I was going to get the Inca anyway, but it feels like maybe that's the natural next step no matter what. So. Oh, stop. Okay. You're building these units. I'm going to attack you. Let's get sites online. So now I've uncovered everything this has to offer. Why was it so strong? We're gonna fortify here. So, and then the grow city. Okay, so growing the city. Oh, these are such nice juicy production tiles, but we're gonna go for the ivory. Because that's also gonna give me the discounted cost. And then I think it makes sense to try to weave our way over here and explore in this direction. And we're gonna actually... Let's actually see if I can hold on to the city-state existing. So now we're gonna defeat you, and continue building the Great Steel. And then now I'm gonna stay here. I don't know. So, culture.
Do nothing.
And we're gonna toss at you. Oh, they updated these icons. It's so, like, it's kind of throwing me off. I mean, I like it. All right. Now with this, I want this because I want that happiness, but I'm also going to want the culture from it as well. And then with this and the kuna, that's going to allow me to have this. It's basically going to allow this city to really build all the wonders it wants, and I'm just going to go nuts over it. We're going to continue to attack this ship to gain the experience that I need. I'm going to continue to...
The essence of all beings is the earth.
Ooh. Alright, so where... I want to start to look at settlement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This does seem like it's a good spot. I mean, look at these resources, dude. I mean, the only thing I'd be really worried about is that there isn't, like, the perfect adjacency bonus for... Oh, I made a new civ. I don't have the greatest adjacency, but... Well, that's not true. If I settled here, fishing key, and the fishing key goes here, I can then settle the, like, a science and production building over here. Okay. Now, the question is, can I purchase a settler? And if I can't... In a couple turns. I think that's where my gold should go. Okay, I am Ashoka, the great king at the center of the world, and profound sinner. Damn. I like you. It's bold to just go out right there and admit it. Am I pissing off anyone? She's a little pissed. I worry about pissing her off. Everyone else seems to be on decent terms. We're going to head towards bronze working because I want those upgraded units in case I continue pissing them off. And also, barracks can be a really good source of production in cities that can produce it. Definitely my capital. So let's keep going. Alright, we're going to go in the opposite direction. Yeah, I'm quickly doing an evaluation of where the camels are, and I only see this camel, so sorry. Ooh. What the? Oh. Never mind. I have to produce a unit. We like it. Alright, so now I really want this. Again, culture is going to be king with the city. And getting it online sooner is going to be the best. Oh, I want to get those, the cairn. I'm going to call it just the ruins. Continue to... Alright, perfect. So, I always go towards assault, but I'm going to go towards leadership this round. And hope that... Ooh, you're being crazy. We're going to attack you. Oh, wait. Why am I not using focused? Oh, perfect. I'll be fine. Let's attack the scout. I must assert my dominance. So they're moving their units up, which is totally fine. The Mayans obviously want... oh! Run! Fools! I was a fool! We're gonna let this continue to defend this settlement. Oh! I didn't even realize she was that close to becoming their suzerain. Good for her! Interesting. That's kind of cool. And it doesn't affect our relationship negatively because I wasn't working towards her either. Which is good. Well, I would have noticed. Well, maybe I wouldn't have. Who the heck knows? Continue to do the attackies. You still need another turn of healing. I think it's... Let me stay alert here. And what no. So let's take these units and go over here. We're going to purchase this to be producing again because I like it. Migrant or warrior? I think we're going to actually do the warrior because it means I now immediately have like my army in place. Codex or influence? I think we should do the codex because, yeah, we're going to do the codex, and that's just so I have something immediately. So I immediately have the codex now to work towards the science milestones. Can I unpack them? All right, good. And then you go here, survey. I guess I could technically settle down the coast over here. That might be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like, maybe something... I don't know if I even can settle there. I can. I might do that. And then let's continue to scout this area up north. Gonna destroy you. We're gonna actually take the units. We're gonna toss things at you. I'm gonna try to sneak over and grab this. Respond to diplomatic action. Gonna accept the culture. Oh, and Troy is now friendly, and I just need to wait 15 more turns. I hope that's not hard to do. Continue to defend the city. Let's see what, so no gold. I'm going to go with the golds, but why am I going with the golds before I do that? I don't know. I think it's just because growth is not... We're going to do golds because I'm not really worried about growth in this city. But I'm not 1,000% sure what I'm doing with that, to be fair. What the heck? What the royal warrior? Was I didn't realize it was damaged. Oh well. So we're going to try to get the other unique building. And I think that's what now we're going to, when this is done being built, I'm going to make sure that gets built right away. Alright, let's continue to explore down here. Shoot. Get into position. And now we get to... So I think we're going to build over here to now help us secure our border. I'm actually going to do a little bit of border secure... Do a little bit to secure my border on this side of the mountain. Here, and also, I mean, I'm working these. So this city, this settlement should have, you know, as comes culture, and it's very happy, which I like. And then I need to figure out if I were to convert this city into this settlement into a city. What do I want to start thinking about? It's because maybe I can put some ageless buildings here, science and production over here, and then the culture and happiness buildings over here. To me, that's the string of buildings I think I should be thinking about here. And I don't really know what else to necessarily do with this, but that's like a good thing. Like I have options here. All right, continue to explore. I think we keep you sort of stationed over here, and we just put this commander here and keep this fortified.
May the might of the
All right, now I've got the Great Stale online, which I'm going to now start to befriend this city-state because they're being annoying. And how much would it be to convert? I'm tempted. So I should get, I think, another settler online. And then I should put the Jala over here. Let's do that. Take me there. Where is this defense? Oh, it's just over here. I'm not worried. So I think having a second city online this early would be very good. I really like the idea of getting us. Okay. Who declared war on whom? So she declared war on Harriet Tubman, which means I need to be very careful about. But Harriet Tubman's at war with everyone. I can't deal with her. The war support difference. All right, we're gonna circle back. Let's start it. Oh. Hi, guys. They declared war on her. I don't necessarily know if that's something I need to, like, keep in mind, or if maybe there's a different... I have to figure it out. I have to figure out what my approach is going to be with either of them. Okay, so this, to me, feels like I need to try to put this general back up here. Because right now they're eyeballing me and I don't like it. Alright, let's scout this, and I'm going to try to actually have this. I'm going to move him over here. Okay, what was built? I should be paying very close attention to what is being built and what's not being built. So the Hanging Gardens is still not built. That I absolutely should be pushing for right away. And speaking of, looking for production tiles. So to me, getting these woodcutters online is very needed. So let's go there and heal. I built the Hanging Garden. I didn't even get a chance. That's alright. That is what it is. I knew what I was getting into when I pushed for the Great Stelu. Alright. And then, knowing that, it feels... Well, let me wait till... Actually, it feels like I should go for another settler, because I'm going to want to start building those settlements ASAP. Okay, so... I want the engineering. So I think it's sailing, currency, engineering. No. Yes. Masonry. We're going to do masonry because the pyramids might just simply serve the good purpose of providing adjacency. And we're going to do the 20% culture here. So 2 golds in all settlements. The only thing is... I actually think I'm going to try to get the quarter online ASAP, because the sooner I do that, the sooner I can have those what feels like necessary, like then I can start to have this 5% production thing.
All alone the sky
All right, so
exists.
cool. So
The face of the
vegetated
earth.
terrain in cities. We're gonna switch out tool making for this vegetated terrain, because that immediately equates to much more science, which yum. And I think with this city in particular, like, well, I'm trying to make them because I want to get cities online, because and build as many of the unique district as possible, because if I can accomplish that. All right, let's get the sheepies online. And you're probably pissed at me now, but you're like really pissed now. Please don't do anything. I'm going to try to actually give, because I want the production in the capital so it can build out what it wants, especially in case any of the any of the other civs get really annoyed at me. I can counter them. And then you can go here. And we can start to put the library and the barracks over here. And that's going to make this city nice and strong. Where's the garden that's so... Ooh, and we can put the garden and market all the way at the end over here and get that sweet, sweet adjacency. But we're going to put another... We're going to queue up another settler after this and then go nuts with districts. And I'll put in the wonder when I deem it necessary. Oh, that's perfect. And then, so right now I have, to me, what I wanted was to put a city over here and kind of stretch down the east, kind of like this east coast here, and claim it. The only thing... Oh, city. I wanted to make this a city. So we're gonna. So if I were to convert this into a city, let me think. What would be the best? So I already want sign, and then the happiness stuff. I wonder if that makes this city a good spot for the. So, culture for adjacent quarters, adjacent for vegetated terrain, and wonders. Oh wait, that's just +2 place on vegetated terrain. So what is vegetated terrain here? There's not really a good spot for it, which is fine. I don't need, like, to me what I see is putting it here and just putting ageless districts over here, and then kind of having this string of districts over here, because this is going to be like, because I'm going to invest in a lot in science, but if I can get this good, like, culture place, like culture and happiness adjacency right off the bat, and also the Inca themselves are going to be like 1, 2, 3, like 1, 2, 1, if I can claim these mountain tiles, you know, I'm getting great adjacency from that. Anyway, so I think we convert this into a city, because that's just going to be good use of golds. And now I can immediately start building out the... Let's do that. And then that. And then potentially I'm going to just build out the barracks here faster. I have yet to see how I figure it out. And actually, knowing that, we're going to pull this out, because I'm not worried about production. I want sooner in here to really start to invest in. Alright, so they have made peace. I do need to watch out for my... Why are... Ugh. I don't want anyone to be mad at me. I don't want to fight. Especially she has a huge army. Oh. Yeah, so now, okay. Receive a free technology anytime I become this suzerain. So now, like, here, I'm going to eventually get, like, it serves as a good set of immediate production. And actually, knowing that, how much would it cost for me to get another Jaguar out? 120. I'm just gonna build it after this. Where is the... Okay, so that is built in locations I don't care about. I can ignore it. So narrative, production on library, or immediately... We're gonna do the production on the library, because I will be building the library. Okay, so diplomatic point. That's a good thing, because I want to be approaching the 50% to befriend independent actions. Oh, and also, because... Ooh, oh, they're going to clear it out anyway. Oh. Oh. I really want to know which city-state this is. gonna plop this here. Great Growth Town. So we're trying to establish our borders over here. So we have a good amount of, yeah, we're heading towards engineering. I want to head towards engineering, so we're going to do currency. And do I actually have any good? I should be pushing to get to mathematics as quickly as possible. Yeah, so this totally makes sense, because if I can do that, so this is rough, but that's flat, and that's flat. So I can put the pyramid of the sun over here, and this city's gonna have so many districts that, again, culture. I want that passive source of culture, so it's a massive non-issue. And I want to see. Oh, she's probably taken them all out. I bet you there literally was already one here. All right, there is one here, and I want to toss support into it to try to make sure it's safe. Narrative choice. Ooh. We're going to do culture, because I really want culture to... Okay, so every time we research technology, gain culture equal to... Ooh, after studying a civic, you gain science. I like this. So, science or economic? We're going to go deeper into the science tree. I really want to go insane into science. So, I think with this, we're going to do production on buildings. Because I want to sort of build these cities nice and tall. I'm going to do this, so I can wrap out the civics, this part of the civics tree. I really want to spend my influence on befriending Segunya. Okay, so I want to secure my borders here, and then I think one more improvement in this direction, and then we're good. So now, I think again, all about securing the borders. And they're going to hate me for it, but I don't really care. So we're going to try to go over and get you here. I'm wondering if there's going to be... No, things have... Let me try to... get... Oh, she's going to be pissed. And I've already invested, so I'm not worried about it. I'm actually kind of hoping that because she's already invested, that she's not going to try to take it out. But I'm going to just keep an eye on it just in case. Her settling pattern is ridiculous. Unless that she took this city. So local festivities. I can do the normal support. And I think at this point, I'm going to be more focused on trying to snag the endeavors. I don't like this. I don't like this. Alright, so what I had suggested was putting something here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's do... We're going to still do that. I'm going to try to grab all these resources.
One of the most spectacular, complex...
Where is... Oh, so she already has Longchang, which also explains where the boats are coming from.
When I was young...
And now... Oh, we're about to get the... Oh! I already have it! Yes! Makes me so happy. I can literally... Okay, so... We're going to actually be going towards... We're going to finish the altar, but I want this wonder ASAP, because that's going to play in very well. Like, I mean, I'm building so many districts, it's not going to be like it's actually not going to be as impactful as I'd hope for it to be, unfortunately. But it's still like these mountain tiles are still considered tropical, so it should play an impact there. Plus, it's also going to be good for the adjacency. All right, so I do get a spearman. Oh, and I'm not okay. They do seem they're protected. Okay, so I couldn't secure this tile, but otherwise these borders have been secured as well as they can be. And I kind of wonder, yeah, I'm going to do this to secure these, and it'll actually connect this empire almost to be a whole. Engineering, I want that production building online. Let's put you... What happens if we do... Oh, the Great Barrier. So this is a city. I almost am tempted. I can't. I have to... I can't declare war against Longchang. At least I don't think. I'm just going to keep an eye on Saguna. So 8 turns for that juicy science injection. And I'm also going to use it to get a free civic. Alright, let's go back around here. I think this is good. It better be. Keep the spearman over here. And just keep an eye. I want to keep an eye on units. Okay, so now. So culture, 2 culture on science on happy buildings and culture on happy buildings. So I actually can swap out the culture in the palace for culture and happy buildings, because I now have at least one of those. And I think I can keep that as such for now. Because, yeah. Oh, and then it's going to... I think that's also considered a happiness building. Is it? Let's find out. So, happiness building and a science building. So, perfect. So, choose civic. Now that we've completed the mine civics, we can actually go back. I want code of laws. I should be getting merchants. And then I want to go to public life and entertainment, because Oracle and the Colosseum are going to be very good wonders for me to try to build. The only other... yeah, I'm going to try to build those, because these are ones I'm confident that I could build. And then the other ones are more like... I'll call them nice to haves. Alright, continuing to keep an eye on Saguna. 6 turns. I'm a little worried about that. So choose celebration. I'm not... Actually, we're going to do the wonder construction. And then now I can put the 2 science on happiness buildings. I can't do that. Ugh. Pray. Wait, can I... Oh, I can't. I don't have the... Well, okay, so who do I have? I'm a little worried if I... Okay, so she accepted my research collaboration, which is good. I'm going to also probably try to do a research collaboration with Ashoka. And then now we're going to settle a city here. We're going to eventually try to grab... So narrative choice. The emissaries, we're going to get additional culture from that. We're going to settle this city here. We're going to actually build outwards, because I want to try to get this camel online. And again, continue to establish some borders. Actually establishing the borders will probably be going for this iron here. And yeah. Alright, cool. Let's go back to the capital with you. So, and then what's this looking like? Alright, perfect. Low happiness. Where do we have low happiness? Yeah, whatever. Whatever. And then let's get some surveillance. None of my players completed the milestone for Silk Roads. Alright, 2 more turns. How many turns left for you? 1 more turn. So I'm about to get some very good... Oh, wait. So let me actually... Let me see. Can I purchase this? I can. So now what we can do is put the barracks here. Now if I choose this, we're going to give ourselves... additional combat strength for... What are the Foderati? Foderati. So, tier 1 city-state infantry unit, up to 20% cheaper to purchase. Each one is slightly more expensive than the last, plus 2 combat tricks for each adjacent military unit. I actually think this isn't not a bad investment. Because... Yeah, so now there should have been an injection in production for that. Because that... Oh, perfect. So now a codex or happiness towards celebration. We're going to do more codices. Because I want... Oh, my God. That's funny. Let's quickly repair this. And I don't need to do anything like that here, right? No. Alright. We're good here. Oh, perfect. And then I think we're going to also do research collaboration and local festivities with you. Can we open borders? I don't need open borders with you. My worry... I'm going to do a reconciliation with you after this. Let's one last... Yeah, I'm going to do reconciliation because if I don't, she's going to just get... It'll temper her tantrum. Because she's going to otherwise try to declare war on me.
My light.
Yes. So now... Look at how... Also, look at this science. Ugh. And this is a happy city. So what we should try to do... And I don't know why it got ignored. So we're going to plop that here. So now every time free civic...
Do nothing which is of. He was the first to
And now we're getting additional production for the... additional production on these production buildings. I just shaved a turn off of that. Why can't I... Did games, I think, bugging out. Why would it not be able to be built here? I don't need to worry about that. So we're going to ignore that. Because I can be worried about later. But so Foderati is something to quickly crank out. But I don't think I need to worry about that just yet. Here is still making good progress building. I want to make this a city. This is going to remain a town. And I think I start to fill I start to settle here. Like, look at how many resources. Okay. We're going to try to make the Abbasid attempt. So, settler. I want the library because it's going to complain about the codices. And then... And I'm going to settle cities to get these camels online. Because I would love to get Abbasid next era. That would be really cool to get. Oh my god, Mahadra Pavarta. How did she acquire it? Indrapur. Oh wait, who's she playing as? Oh, the Khmer. That makes more sense. Alright. I'm gonna choose the ivory and then this and try to get the cowl in. Can I not bring you over here? Oh, shit. I meant to reconcile with her. She's gonna try to pull some shit. I don't want to. So she's gonna accept that reconciliation. We're gonna keep that as such. So I'm gonna grab the iron to secure borders and try to get the camo online. I actually I'm very worried. What I actually am gonna do is build. Oh, that's not what I meant, but can I get the Gate of All Nations here? It might be worth trying, because I don't have a Gate of All Nations. Whoops. I do have a Gate of All Nations to put here. The question is, do I want to? Sorry, I apologize for the moving around. I think we put the Gate of All Nations here. And I don't have a well-justified argument for that. I just think, to me, let's keep this open for the... We're going to put it over here because I want to see if I can get it built in this city. And again, I can fill the gaps here with wonders later on. It would be pretty cool to get, especially this wonder of all wonders. Alright, so what I would want... Why is it too far? We're putting the merchant here. Because this city, absolutely. And then that'll put me in a good spot to make her happier so she has less leverage against me. Because if she were to declare war on me, I'm not ready, and I don't really want to be ready. Uh-oh. She already has a 5. Oh, well, no Gate of Wonders. Sorry. Alright. Why did I put you here? Let's see if we can get you over here. I'm a little worried about you, so I'm going to save. I'm going to keep an eye on Harriet Tubman, because if she's... Well, now she's outside of the realm like that. It's just unfriendly. I'm a little worried about trying to get... Ooh, so I can start putting specialists down now. But do I want to start doing... Because there's still some really good tiles, like this. This farm tile, another ivory. I think let's do farm tile for growth, and then next time we're going to try to do a specialist. So I'm going to support this. For that happiness. So now... we are in a situation. So what's built? So the barracks are over here. To me, I'm great on science. Let's actually do some... I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to build the blacksmith here. We're going to end up I'm going to build the academy over here. And then a happiness building, and then just one culture, and then another happiness building, I think. Unless I don't need the happiness. Maybe it just makes sense to do the altar and the 2 culture buildings. That's not a bad idea. I'm going to consider that. So now... we're gonna move, and then I'm going to trade with you. Let's get you back over here. Again, I want to survey the land. Now I'm trading with you, so now I'm making the so now I'm making the relationships better right now. So it's a risk. I'm gonna keep it like that for now. Have 4 trade routes. That's a diplomatic attribute point. I'm going to take that. So what is this bonus? So food and production. We're gonna put that in the. Actually, let's put that in Wakab now, because that has pretty terrible growth right now. I'm going to try to make the next growth event food-based. So who's building these wonders? The Colossus has already been built. So, alright, settler. Oh, you asshole. How do I want to play this? So 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I could do something here and just make it a town. Let's do that. And then I'm going to settle something here. Ah, you suck. And you settled in the middle. Let me see. Is there another... Actually... Let's cancel that. Because if I look here, I think it's... Let's settle to the left and to the right of it. And box it in. Like, if anything, like, put it here and take that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. What are you building? Terracotta army. I'm surprised it took that long. Response to diplomatic. Oh, I'm canceling that diplomatic action. Why are you being like that, man? I'm neighbored by some not so friendly people. Are they gonna require me to go to war? Am I gonna need to go to war? That's how I'm gonna. I mean, honestly, that's not a terrible idea on how I would want to spend the end of this era. Alright, good. So, let's get culture.
Remain less interested in who we imagine.
So, after this, we're gonna get... Oh, let me not forget to put the codices. Now we got the scientific achievement. So... Let's push for the Oracle. So after the settler, it's the Oracle. We're going to put this in the capitals because I want that growth. I want that production really badly. And then we're going to go for entertainment. Actually, I mean, we are going to still go for entertainment. The only thing... Let's actually not go for the Oracle, because in this amount of turns, Pyramid of the Suns is going to basically become available, and I'm going to want to push for that, building that ASAP. Alright, so barracks are here. So Academy, and so we're going to do Happiness, and then Academy, and then I think it would be... the amphitheater and the other happiness building, but the other happiness building is over here. So I think that's what we're gonna push for next, and do military training, because then I'm gonna also be advanced science wise and have these really good buildings. Oh, I can't convert you yet, but I'm so close to being able to convert this into a city and having another settlement where I can have my unique build improvements as the Mayans, which are absolutely in my best interest. So you're at 18. So hopefully that means Alright, so I want food, because this city's growth is pretty atrocious, which tells me I should go here. Why is it so... Whatever. Oh, well, it's my abilities, but... I continue to scout out the land. We're going to trade with you, which means I have made sure that you're a little happier with me. I mean, you were trying to denounce me, which just means you were trying to make sure we'd be angry at each other. But, no. So, let's see. Let's put you here, you here. Let's keep that as such. You're still... When's your growth event? I'm going to wait until the growth event happens as a save. Ah! That's evil. That's such a shame. Let's still try to box her in. Oh, I wanted Abbasid so badly. Oh, and this isn't even worth it for me anymore. So let's actually put you up here. And then, if you're here, I should probably just put you over here and then get another city here. And I think we can call the settling our main continent more or less done. The only thing would potentially be settling up here. I like the amount of resources this map generated. Whoops. You accepted my the open borders. Interesting. I guess you don't care about invading me anymore. What did you build? Birsa? So 3 turns. Barracks. Blacksmith. Because I want to get... I want to... By any means, I want to be able to build... Like that additional production will get me the Pyramid of the Sun ASAP. And actually, I'll just finish... Oh, this might be working out perfectly. Oh. Is there still a city-state alive? Alright. Let's do this. And then move you out. Who are you at war with? Like, okay, you're starting to be kind of like chill with me. I'm so confused. You accepted the research collaboration. Okay. I'm like tiptoeing my way to... Let's keep you there. Oh, I doubt I'm gonna... Oracle can be built here. Let me maybe try to build Oracle here. And then we can put you over there. You here. Let's protect this city. I'm going to now forward settle you. And claim these tiles. You're probably a little annoyed, but that's totally fine. We're here to have a good time. Okay. So now we need to build the Pyramid of Suns Ace. I want this so badly. This culture improvement would be stellar. So let me actually see, is there a quick technology I could quickly crank out that I get something from? Production of military buildings, but not... But the +3 commentary on infantry, I might want sooner rather than later. I think I want that just in case there's an issue where like someone tries to declare war. Ooh, there are 7 houses. Each of the houses has 7 cats. Each cat kills 7 mice. Some of the enumerated things, I believe it's 19607, but I might be wrong. And I don't feel like looking it up. Okay, so you're going here. I'm going to convert this into a city. And I want to immediately get started on... So right here is where I'd want to put it, because it can still get the bonus from adjacency. But very specifically, I want it because this is then another city that benefits from that unique district. And that's exactly what I want through the ages. So grow town. We are growing in this direction because I want this camel. We absolutely want that wonder production bonus. So now all units gain poison, +3 combat strength against wounded units. I think we want this in case there's a war. Oh, I'm over the settlement count. Oh, but I'm about to be back under the settlement count, so it doesn't matter. So let's do this. Let's actually keep this unallocated. And then let's see. I'm going to heal with that unit. We're going to stay here. I'm a little worried about this army around here, but no one seems to be that interested in launching a war against me. But TBD. Heal. Let's keep you chilling. I actually think after this, I should be building up another army commander and army units. Because it might be in my best interest to really push for an army. I don't know how much I'm going to really invest in an army throughout the next era. But I'd rather play it safe. Alright, so now we're going to go for the wheel because I want the villa. Alright, so amongst mound, green. Okay, so we're going to go north and try to grab these. And I'm actually starting to get... Ooh. That's interesting because there's probably a...
The warrior's blood.
So we now have the Pyramid of the Sun. Count of Toxcatal. Does the Pyramid of the Sun have someone who can build it faster? I mean, it's gotta, but I don't know who would. But I got it built anyway. So +3 culture, +2 culture on quarters in the settlement. Ageless must be placed on flat terrain. So now if you start to look at these numbers, I'm already very competitive numbers wise. And then what I can quickly do is crank out an academy here and then get the Colosseum next. And the Colosseum is probably going to go here, but it might go here. TBD. Oh, that's so nice. Is there any other wonders that I can potentially push for? So after this, I might want to push for Nalanda. And actually, if I want to do that, that's ambitious. So gain 1 codex, as 2 codex slots, +1 attribute. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna get aggressive culture-wise towards philosophy. So grow town. I want this camel. And I'm trying to also get these borders online. So now it's not connected. That's fair. Ooh. So that's fun. They have a big army, but the problem is that we're already so close. I wonder if it's even... She started befriending it. I kind of don't want to piss anyone off.
I count the grains of sand on the beach.
Okay,
and
we got the
measure
oracle
sea.
belts.
All the worlds are stayed, even
So now the Colosseum. What did I said the Colosseum should go here because this city, I want this to be a very district heavy city. And it already is, and it already has so much benefit out of having all these districts. So if I have a lot of districts that are going to be culture and then also get happiness from, or quarters specifically, it's just going to skyrocket. And then garden, I want here. Market, I want here. There is no, because I'm already built here, I'm not going to worry too much about where I put the villa. Realistically, it's probably going to eventually go here just because a wonder could organically go here, but we worry about that later. And then army commander, and then honestly, we're going to do 2 ballistas and 2 chariots here. I know it's a lot. And actually, for over here, I kind of want to build 2 merchants. Because we have the trade routes. So we're going to build 2 merchants. And then I wanted, so the altar's going to go here. I want to push that. Oh, but the academy, we do gain something from having the academy. We're going to put the academy over here. 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 We're going to put it over here. Because if we get the Golden Age Academy, if I end up getting the Golden Age for science, that's going to be helpful. And then here. And then, okay, knowing this, we're going to put the villa over here. Oh, this actually totally works out. So the villas are going to go over here. Amphitheater over here. Monument over here. And then I don't have to worry about this right now. Perfect. Okay. Narrative choice. Culture is going to be key. Because we're going to try to beeline through citizenship to literacy and philosophy. I doubt I'm going to be able to capture those wonders because it's been so long and the AI is going to grab them sooner. But who knows? Alright. I'm going to be starting to push towards getting some of the masteries. Where am I codicy wise? So I still just have the basic slots, but not a terrible spot to be in. Alright, let's go to Troy.
when I was young.
Perfect. So now the Colosseum had a bit of injected production into it. And I have now additional codicy slots. So now, whoops, that's not, I don't know what the wheel, I would do that. We're going to actually go for the 2 codices over here. No, we're going to do the less ambitious ones just to get that, like, production injection. Ooh. Codicy. I want to make sure I secure the Golden Age. So I have 2 camels. Fuck you. I'm not missing a random camel somewhere, am I? I really was hoping to have Abbasid as a... It's funny too, I don't realistically even think I'd go for it, but I want it as an option. I actually... So who do I have? Okay, so I'm not getting Abbasid. I'm not getting the Chola. I do have Hawaii. I have... Oh, I want to do the Inca. I've never played as the Inca before. So we're going to do the Inca. So I already have that figured out. Let's secure my borders, or let's secure the borders. I guess it doesn't really matter. How much to make this a city? I don't know why this gives me more science. So adjacency bonuses northeast. Oh, because of vegetated. Ooh, Bulgaria. Oh, and now Bulgaria is an option. That's a new... Oh, I'm still probably going to go Inca, but it's nice to know I can choose them now. And now this... Happiness is equaled out. Works out. Perfect. What is my milestone for... So culture, military. I'm done settling cities, right? I have 6. I usually end up settling 6. I know I could settle more, but I like to go into the Age of Exploration with like very little. Oh, I should make sure I have a fishing key. Let me sneak that in up here before the commander. I like to have a lot of cities first, so it's easier to settle like the island towns during the Age of Exploration and get some of the treasure fleets online sooner.
Even a great car.
Perfect. The only downside is we're probably now entering the crisis. Oh, a strange year. I usually cover rats and mice. Oh, the unhappiness. Alright, let's grow this city. I think we should do... Ooh. We're gonna get the silk. I now have another option. Now I think we try to get mathematics, because I want to get the science golden age ASAP, so I know it's out of the way and I don't have to worry about it. The only thing I have to actually... So 1, 2, 3. So I don't... So with this wonder built here... My other 2 wonders I'm trying to build come in a bit later on. I actually don't... We're going to actually swap this. So I'm going to actually build the culture districts first to chase the wonders. I don't... So am I out of... I am out of slots. So... I should put the academy and then the villa and then the library. So now we're going to trade with you. Oh no. Let me first choose. So +5 happiness on altars and infected, but 10 gold on altars. 2 science. Oh god. This... versus I have 3 altars. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16. This... Hold on. I have 1, 2, 3. It's more like... But the gold is not nearly as... It's still... brutal, but 10 coin golds for altars, dude. I have nothing to really do with you here. It looks like they're about to take it over. Alright, so I'm starting to get good relations with folks. Okay, so I have a good amount of... Let's see if we can have some research collaboration. Perfect. So he also supported it too. I actually was wondering what if I'd ever be able to tell. And I always wasn't sure how to tell if the AI was supported yours or they just accepted the endeavor. Now I know. Okay. Getting this so I can deal with the borders. She went no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, she doesn't have that much more than me. I don't know why. I guess because she just settled late. Okay. Production for things that are your capital. I'm tempted to keep it just like this because I don't want to trigger. Oh, I'm not getting that close. We're fine. Here, diplomatic point. And now this will be very good going into the next era. Delicious.
After the assembly
Okay.
failed, the elders gave their answer.
Continuously generate culture equal to 25%. Oh, that's just a cultural festival. Whatever. Wei Yang Palace, I'm assuming was built. Assumption. So now we're gonna jump towards literacy, and I think if no one's built Nalanda, I think it's achievable. But I can't make any guarantees otherwise. So, okay, what we do, I think we're good on science right now. So there's, I think, an opportunity to get, I think there's an inevitability that we get. So here are the two places we should aim to get culture or the happiness and culture buildings, because I know we're going nuts getting wonders. 1, 2, 3. I almost wonder if we put the brickyard and the sawmill over here. Where's the sawmill? It's the saw pit here, and then actually science and production can go here, and an eventual wonder can end up over here as well. I like the idea. I like how that would turn out. So let's do that, and then I'll worry about that later. All right, let's get the Colosseum built.
While stands the Colosseum.
So now, where would the amphitheater be built? Where it's just whatever. Yeah, let's do that because this city is looking like it's in a good spot. Let's put that's a bad habit of when the production overflows, it doesn't reset certain things properly. Did everything get built? All right, totally did. Dude, look at these yields. Such a beautiful city. Mwah! All right. 1, 2. Where are we expanding? Let's just try to get these the resources. Oh my god. Okay, this age is coming together quite well. So now I have the codices. I think I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're still trying to get all the codices. So I have 2. I need codice. So I think what we do is push for mastery of engineering, and then we try to go military training into the mastery there. And then we have our codices, and we're not far off from getting the slots. So sin 2, 3. So most of this. So do we want the? I think. Wait, villa. Let's get the culture here from a specialist. I really want that culture to get to Nalanda ASAP. And we're going to get the culture because I'm not worried about getting enough codices. So now this has both things. So now we're going to push for the amphitheater and then the villa. But we do still want, so I need to remember, I still want to get these academies for the Golden Age. So I think after those 2 buildings are built, the academy should still go here. So this would be +1 for each adjacent resource, and so I think we still want the academy to be built here. So resources, we're gonna get another thing of culture over here next turn. This is coming together very well. All right, good. That's a wonder I'm not trying to invest in. We have this quarter here that's going to be providing us additional golds. So city. I would say this should become a city, but we have to wait till it grows a bit further and I have more golds, which is not the end of the world. I don't know if I could get the unique district up in time, but okay. Nalanda and the Codicy. Oh, someone did build Nalanda. I don't know if someone built Angkor Wat, although if actually, can you just do a search? I don't think so. I can't use my eyeballs to tell if Angkor Wat is here or not. So okay, so she became suzerain of that. Let's get the military training. Okay, continue. Our cities everything's going smoothly. I don't have to micromanage too much, and I consider that a good thing. So, specialist tier to me should go in our ageless buildings because this is going to immediately give me some good yields. It gives me culture as well, which I'm trying to really push ahead towards. This is where I'm going to get some horses. Just get those horses online. I'll probably also establish my borders a bit better. I wish I could get another wonder here. Come on. Oh, where did it break out? Okay, that's totally fine. Narrative choice, continue in the crisis. So choosing the technology. So I want the mastery to get the final codicy. But I also need something. So okay, so library's gonna be done soon, so that's fine. I'm almost tempted to whatever. Culture, production towards. I'm not worried about production. So, let's do food. No, let's do happiness, because I'm a little worried about happiness. Not that happiness is that. So 2 food, but healing in units. Grain, 1 migrant when a city is infected, but 25% growth in cities. So they gain minus 15 healing on all units. Do they just slowly die? So if happiness in infected settlements with a commander station, but with no altars. So there's an altar here. There's no altar here, but I think that's fine. And there's an altar here, and this station here, and there's an altar here. So that's actually this one is pretty negligible, which I like. And actually, I can now station this here. And then just move the units over there. And then it becomes completely negated. Wait a minute. Oh, not entirely, because I forgot about Koba. If I forgot about Koba, then this city's really not doing well. Well, I need the golds. So I think I get here because it's going to expand here. No, I'm not. I'm fine. You're overreacting. It was over here. So camels back online. Oh my god, food here is atrocious. Let's actually pull the food situation out of here. And we're going to put you over here. Let's just toss you in here to get a little bit extra science. Let's get that. So, what does this city have? It is fully built to amphitheater villa, altar monument. Are good. So it has. I don't have a granary. Oh, I don't have the saw pit. So I think the gristle mill. I could still go here though, but that's like the same thing. I think the question would be like, would I put a wonder here? And I don't think so. I don't think so. So to me, I think it is in our best interest to put. We got the river there. Let's put the saw and the brickyard here to just have that culture here passively. We're gonna put the granary over here because there's no reason to anything else. Just so, and then I think that's mostly it. And then honestly, like we could start to build walls here. That's like what this city's likely gonna do if I can't get if I can't build Angkor Wat. So we're gonna put you here.
The unexamined life.
Okay.
Truly brave, never.
So do I have an additional codicy? I don't. Okay. Angkor Wat. I can build Angkor Wat. We're building Angkor Wat. I don't care about that unit. I choose navigation. I need to inject. So these things have been built. So I think it's just going for. Is there potential in going? Must be built on planes. Let's see if we can squeeze out one more wonder. Okay, so science room specialist. I don't know what I get here. I think I don't get any. Well, let's do 50% on science buildings because I think that's gonna help here, and I've already built here. This ain't too bad of a position for. So I said here 1, 2, 3, but this actually is 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I do the fishing key over here, I can do academies here. Like we can do the blacksmith here. Let's do the. We'll just keep it as that for now, because I'm not gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go through all of that. Come on, please. Let's get. I need growth more than anything. Let's get growth in this city. Wonder construction. Oh yes, absolutely. So she's now happy with me. Let's get both of those. We have the wonder construction now. My only worry would be that she's also building it, but I guess if I didn't get support on it, it wouldn't make a difference anyway. Oh, that scared me. Alright, well, I can't get. Oh, that was actually funny. So, must be built on rough terrain. Alright, so I'm just gonna let myself acquire this. Unfortunately, I couldn't build it. Not that I was going to, but. And I still. Okay, so we're getting this resource. I'm going to leave that as such. Next. Alright, so...
After the assembly gathered, ships at a distance.
And I can't build anything new, right? Oh, I'm still building Anchor 1. Alright, come on, come on. Production. We're doing the... We're going to build all the ancient walls. Let's go towards... Let's get mastery of this. Navigation. Come on. Don't.
An eye for an eye.
Mysticism, 2. So, more walls. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes!
Who are plunged in the ocean of resistance.
Oh, I don't even know if I've ever... Definitely never built Angkor Wat on deity. And if I have built this before, it's been so long. So this is going to be so helpful. So what I now have is 3 happiness, additional special element in this settlement. So now the only thing that if I invest in growth in this city aggressively, do I just do it? Hold on. Diplomatic attribute point is not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. The diplomatic attribute point would be really good. The food, I think I go for it. And the reason why is that it's another endeavor. It's another endeavor, and it gets food. And it's going to give food in the city if I keep it my capital. And I can really crank, like, if I make the move to get lots and lots of specialists in this city, it's going to, I'm going to feel that growth. Which is quite nice. So now we're just going to go through the motions and then turn. Right now we're losing gold, unfortunately. So I don't I can't convert anything here to a city. So I don't, oh God. Hold on. What have I did, so culture I'm 1 wonder away, which I will complete. Science I've already completed, and likely I'm going to be carrying that bonus, so I should really make sure I have these amphitheaters, and I do. Sorry, not academies, which, academy? The academy is here. And then now, I could do the lighthouse, but that's just like a source of income. What I should do is, I don't know. Let's do that just so they're there, and then we're gonna put the market or the lighthouse there. It's a source of gold. I'm not gonna complain about that. All right, so Gross City again. I didn't say this before here, but I'm gonna throw it here because having a specialist here is going to do wonders for this district in the next era with the Golden Age Academy. So now I think we're going to continue to get walls here. Yeah, we're going to continue to get walls. Choose the crisis, food, settlement, migrant. I think we have to reduce the growth, which sucks, but
Those who delight to attack.
so organize military. Next turn, more walls being built, produced. So now then it becomes a question of, oh, so we're gonna go outwards this way. What can I do with this city? So pasture, camp, pasture. So I think it's gonna be a farming town. And we're just gonna, because it's not gonna grow at all again. Yeah. I have 3 siege units. So I really quickly crank out a siege unit. I'm not going to go Mongolia, but I almost just want to, like, just to say that I can. And then we're going to build the wall. And then we're going to just let this play out. How many walls can I build? So I would say, so 25 instances of rejecting diplomatic actions. I mean, I've already invested. Let me keep going down this route here. But honestly, if I was really playing Benjamin Franklin properly, I should have gone down this path and pushed for going down here. So a little bit of a silly on my part. I very much wanted to. I love becoming a suzerain of the city-states. Oh, ooh. I can't build it in time. Oh, this sucks. So hold on a sec. So 16, 12, and this definitely has nothing. So well, shoot. I'm so tempted. And that's going to give me a few turns. But this one will also. I say we do it here because I have stuff to work with here. And this would be really good for. Alright, let's try it out. This is a dumbass idea on my part. A very stupid idea, but I think I can make it work. I think I can make it. If I can get 10 turns out of this era, then I'm golden. Oh no. Oh god, I'm gonna start losing. All my units are gonna abandon me. That's no fun. Alright. We're gonna put something in you.
An army.
And this is like this. Why did you get damaged? I guess it's because it's infected, but the animation isn't really playing. Alright, future tech. Come on. So, let's start to build walls here. Let's... Well, happiness. Yeah, I'm aware. Fortunately, this city was done doing things. I'm bankrupt. I need money. I'm poor. Alright. You. Let's just toss you over here because I need gold. I mean, it's not going to do anything. Let's repair the granary. Choose production. I wanted this to be so. Oh, the arena should go here. Okay, and the monument should go here. That's what it was. Let's do that. Next turn. We lost a trade caravan. Oh my god, please keep me in the air. It's not gonna last. Oh, it sucks. Ancient walls. Ancient walls. Let's give you production. Oh, so close. If I could get 4th city with this unique district, it would be so... Oh, no narrative choice. Is there a way I can, like, sneak it in at the last second? Oh. I was so poor. I wish there was a way this could be done. That sucks. Well, still nothing, huh? Unfortunately, now is going to be when the age ends, and I'm not going to be able to get this unique district out. But besides that, I'd have to say this was a very, very successful age. So I'm not going to complain. I was able to build pretty much all the wonders that I was able to set up in my capital. I was able to get 3 cities with the unique district and almost a 4th if I wasn't lose bleeding money at the very end. It would have been perfect, but that's how it happens, unfortunately. But thank you everyone so much for watching. This has been Clefairy, signing out.